Good morning, Mountain Lions. Happy Monday and first day of spring. Today's the spring equinox, and I'm certainly looking forward to that. Even though we're going to have a little bit of rain this week, we can probably look forward to some more consistently warm weather, which means a few things for us as we roll into spring and then summer. You want to think about making sure you're drinking plenty of water on hot days, put sunscreen on before you come to school. The heat can affect you very quickly when you're out playing if you're not taking good care of yourself. So if you ever feel hot or overheated, get under the shade of a tree or the eave of a building to take a break. Just don't let yourself get in that bad situation with heat. I have a ton of tickets that I'll share at the end because you remember last week I didn't have tickets because I did principal's message at home and I said I'd double up. So I am going to do that and you have that to look forward to right at the end. I just have a couple of things I actually want to talk to you about before I do tickets. So one of the things is recess choices and behavior. And so here we go. These are some really important things for you to listen to, and I think you're going to be hearing this a lot from me and all of our staff members. First of all, staff members. Anyone who works at our school and is a staff member is an adult you are expected to listen to, and you must follow the directions the adults give. So that could be the classroom teachers. That could be the different aides we have in classes who help on the playground. Those are the people who work in our cafeteria, our nutrition team. Those are the people who work in our office, like our Nimai and our Lisa. It's anyone who works at campus as an adult who supervises and helps take care of all children. So you will be respectful. And by respectful, I mean if they ask you to do something, you do it the first time. You don't argue. You just do what you're supposed to do. Okay, the next thing I have to tell you is football. We found out that people have been going into the equipment closet, and by people I mean students, have been going into the equipment closet without adult supervision, and equipment that's not supposed to be in our playground ball bucket has been ending up out there. So I'm going to close that equipment door, and no students are to go into the equipment room. So teachers, if you hear me right now, I actually want the equipment door shut during the day after the ball bucket's out, and only adults should be going into that room to get equipment or to inflate equipment, etc. No children should ever be going into that room, and I do not want the door left open. Okay, so that's one. Two, football. I've been getting lots of questions about football. The only time we have footballs allowed out, or you're allowed to play football, is if an additional adult, besides the teachers who are on duty, wants to go out and directly supervise a football game on the grass. We don't throw or play football anywhere up on the playground. There's just not enough space, and it requires direct adult supervision because football, even if it starts as catch, in my experience, always degenerates into something unsafe where kids start misunderstanding, they get touched, they get tackled. We just don't do that. So no football. Don't bring your footballs from home. You're not playing football unless a teacher takes you out and says, yay, let's play football. That's all. Okay, so I hope we're clear on that. You're not going into the equipment room. The only equipment we have out there will be the equipment in the bucket. Only adults go into the equipment room. The equipment room door is shut. Good. Okay, rules on the playground. We need to talk a little bit about what's allowed on our playgrounds and what's not. And these are just a few simple safety issues. These are not all the rules, but I just want to make sure you know when we're talking about the play structures, you only slide down the slide. So only down. We don't run up the slide, okay? The next thing is we are only allowed to, on any part of the play structure, go one at a time. So on the slide, it's one person down. When the person gets all the way off the slide, another person may slide down. It's never more than one person. On the bars, monkey bars, it's one person across. When that person finishes crossing, the next person may cross. On any of the climbing features where you're climbing up leaves, a ladder, again, one person at a time. When a person reaches the top and climbs off, then another person may climb. So anytime there's a feature like a slide, a ladder, a climbing tool, monkey bars, how many people can go on it at a time? I hope you all said 1. That's the correct answer, and you have to wait for them to finish. So that's what we'll focus on this week. And I know that the adults, when they're out at recess, are moving around and talking and coaching and providing support for students to correct inappropriate behaviors. We would have an adult sort of stationed all around the whole playground so that everyone's being watched and supervised all at once, and we can keep people safe and following the rules. All right, so those are kind of my big things for today. First day of spring. Let's be cool and careful when we're out and about. Let's follow rules and be super safe on the play structure. 1 person per feature. No footballs allowed, and no children are allowed to go into the equipment room, period. The only people who should be going in there who aren't adults are patrol, and they go in before school and after school. That's it. Okay, here we go with ticket winners. It's going to be fast because there are a lot of them. Jorge from Miss Leon's class, Shahed from Miss Plack's class, Jaden Rodriguez from Miss Leon's class, Hiba from Miss Leon's class, Angelina from Mr. Charles' class, Vivian from Mr. Charles' class, Angel from Miss McAlpin, Natalie from Miss Plack, Marvin from Miss Hammett, Alexia from Miss Hammett, Richard from Miss Copeland, Alyssa from Miss Covey. It looks like Samaya from Miss Covey, Amari from Miss Copeland, Matilda from Miss Litoff, Lexi from Miss Litoff, Farah from Miss Sargent, Kimora from Miss Sargent, Emma from Miss Woolson, Lisbeth from Miss Woolson, Roa from Miss Statmuller, Tara from Miss Statmuller, Tony from Miss Jolly, Bon from Miss Jolly, Rosalie from Miss Montez, Lonnie from Miss Olson, Donia from Miss Jolly, Geneva from Miss Montez, Isabella from Miss Turner, Natalie from Miss Custenborder, Tatum from Miss Thomas. Those are ticket winners for today. That was a lot, right? So you should come up during a recess to see Miss Lisa in the office for a prize. She'll have your tickets to confirm. You can come in before or after school, but those are busier times. It's really better to come in recess or lunch to do that. Okay, friends, have a great day. I'll see you around school.